from St. Augustine Stewardship Committee. I'm Dan Jergenson, Stewardship Committee Chair. I'm going to talk to you today about the Stewardship Campaign Plan. When we began to plan this year's Stewardship Campaign, none of us could have known what this year would be like. We need not remind you of the disruptions, losses, anxieties that this year has brought to our communities, for we are all still living under the impacts. We can say, however, that although the coronavirus pandemic has tested our resolve, it has not tested our faith. As we experienced some months of not being able to gather in person, the usual focus on weekly worships was spread throughout the week as we found ways to gather virtually, taking more time to pray for each other's needs and serve our communities. When we planned the Stewardship Committee activities, we didn't know whether we'd be able to gather in person at the church this fall. This led us to decide to have a totally virtual stewardship campaign. The campaign will consist of video presentations, information being presented on Constant Contact and on St. Augustine's websites. Other information will be mailed to the members. Since this type of campaign presentation is new to us, we hope to succeed in presenting our points of interest and vital information in a clear and concise method. The campaign plan consists of the following. We had to form a committee, which includes many members of the previous campaign committee, as well as new ones. Elaine Ludke, Isabel Nedow, Barry Hayworth, and Meade Brown are on the committee. Our advisor is the Reverend Canon Joan Anthony. Now, since all in-house activities and presentations are canceled due to the coronavirus pandemic, there will be no kickoff events. There will also be no all-parish dinner or ingathering of pledges. We developed a campaign calendar. Since this is a virtual campaign, we've decided that a 30-day campaign calendar would be sufficient. We will kick off our campaign on Sunday, October 4th, which coincides with St. Francis of Assisi Day, and it will end on Sunday, November 1st, which coincides with All Saints' Day. Our goal this year, from the Finance Committee preliminary calculations, is $300,000. This is a combination of pledges, plate, and building usage. With the current year pledges income is on par, the plate and the building income has fallen dramatically. More details on the goal amount in the vestry and stewardship letters. The theme for the campaign this year, from the diocese, they forwarded faith-filled generosity. Our vestry has proposed a different theme, and this is based on the help that they want to work with the local charities, is Let There Be Light. We decided to combine the themes, therefore the theme is faith-filled generosity, let us be the light. The printed materials for the campaign come from the diocese and the TENS program. Letter formats, letterhead, and suggested contents are from the diocese. Stewardship inserts from TENS publications, which used to be inserted in the bulletin on Sundays during campaign, will be sent out once per week via Constant Contact and be also available on St. Augustine's websites. There have been stewardship articles written and submitted to the Light for the September and October issues. The new part of the campaign essentially is the videos. We would like to have 5-minute video presentations from members once per week via Constant Contact and, again, available on our website. Member presenters are to touch on their participation at St. Augustine's as well as activities in the community. Volunteer member presenters at this time are Ted Brooks Elaine Ludke, Margaret Schultz, Chris Brenninger, and Susan Sandree. Our campaign kickoff, again, the official start date is Sunday, October 4th. By the week of September 27th, the stewardship packets will be mailed to the members. Campaign closure, the official date is Sunday, November 1st. Hopefully most of the pledges will have been returned by this date. There obviously will be some follow-up for on-return pledge cards. Other activities from the stewardship campaign are updating and verifying members' contact information, such as their addresses and phone numbers. Also preparing letters from administration, which includes the vestry as well as the stewardship committee. Preparing pledge cards and return envelopes with correct information. Preparing a budget sheet, which comes from the treasurer. Updating and printing a trifold, which contains financial information. Assembling the packets for mailing, and of course tracking the return pledges and pledge cards and pledges. Follow up with members' pledges for not yet received with emails and telephone calls, and preparing to send out thank you notes for the pledging members. We also end up by preparing a final tabulation and trending reports for the Finance Committee and the vestry. This concludes the stewardship campaign plan presentation. Thank you for your attention.